Imagine this scene. A vibrant grandfather, known for his energy and warmth, gathers with his family for lunch. Filled with laughter and stories, just moments after finishing his meal, he suddenly clutches his chest. His smile fades as a chill falls over the room. His family, frozen in shock, watches him collapse, leaving them grief-stricken and searching for answers. How could such a joyful meal lead to such a tragic moment? The truth is, everyday habits we often overlook after meals can have significant consequences, especially as we age. While most people dismiss them as small choices, certain post-meal actions can quietly build up, potentially leading to life-threatening outcomes. Today, we're shedding light on 5 crucial habits that doctors warn us to avoid, with an added 6th point that might surprise you. Let this be a guide to protect ourselves and our loved ones by making informed decisions for a healthier, safer lifestyle. Before getting into the main content, don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to our channel. Be sure to click the notification bell so you won't miss any future content. 1. The hidden danger of overeating. Overeating isn't just about discomfort. It's a potential killer lurking at every meal. As we age, our bodies become increasingly vulnerable to the stress of large meals. When we overeat, something dangerous happens inside our bodies that most people never realize until it's too late. Think about what happens when we consume too much food at once. Our stomach expands beyond its normal capacity, pressing against vital organs, including our heart and lungs. This isn't just uncomfortable, it's potentially deadly. For our beloved grandfather, his habit of enjoying large family meals ultimately became his final moment of joy. The dangerous chain reaction begins immediately. As our stomach expands, it pushes upward against the diaphragm, compromising our breathing. Simultaneously, it creates pressure on the heart, forcing it to work harder just when it needs to direct more blood to aid digestion. This double strain can become too much for an aging heart to handle. But the danger doesn't stop there. When we overeat, our blood sugar levels spike dramatically. Our body rushes to produce insulin to manage this surge, putting immense stress on our system. For older adults, especially those with underlying health conditions, this sudden demand can overwhelm the body's ability to maintain balance. Many people don't realize that digestion itself requires significant energy and blood flow. After a large meal, the body diverts extra blood to the digestive system, forcing the heart to work even harder. This increased workload can become the breaking point for those with weakened cardiovascular systems. The most tragic part? These deaths are entirely preventable. Medical experts recommend eating until you're only 70 to 80% full. This simple change could mean the difference between life and death. Yet many of us continue to overeat, unaware of the deadly risks we're taking with every oversized meal. For older adults, the consequences of overeating become even more severe. Our metabolism slows as we age, making it harder for our bodies to process large amounts of food. The digestive system requires more time and energy, placing additional strain on our entire body. What might have been manageable in our younger years can become dangerous as we age. The risk of overeating extends beyond immediate discomfort. Chronic overeating leads to inflammation throughout the body, worsening existing conditions like arthritis, cardiovascular disease, and autoimmune disorders. For seniors already struggling with circulation or heart health, the extra burden of processing large meals can tip the balance toward disaster. Think about how many incidents of heart failure occur shortly after heavy meals. This is no coincidence. The combination of physical pressure, increased blood sugar, and the body's struggle to process excess food creates perfect conditions for tragedy. 2. The fatal mistake of lying down. Perhaps one of the most dangerous habits after eating is one many of us consider natural: lying down to rest. This seemingly innocent action can trigger a cascade of deadly consequences, especially for older adults. When we lie down with a full stomach, we're fighting against gravity's natural assistance in digestion. The food and stomach acids that should be moving downward can instead flow backward, creating dangerous pressure on vital organs. This isn't just about discomfort, it's about survival. Think about what happens in your body when you lie down after eating. Your stomach, full of food and digestive acids, presses against your diaphragm and heart. The pressure increases, making it harder to breathe and forcing your heart to work against this additional strain. For older adults, this added stress can become the final straw that leads to tragedy. The risk becomes even greater for those with common conditions like acid reflux or heart disease. What might seem like simple indigestion can quickly escalate into a life-threatening situation. The acids that flow back can irritate the esophagus and create inflammation that affects heart function. As we age, the lower esophageal sphincter, the muscle that keeps stomach contents from moving back up, often becomes weaker. This natural aging process makes lying down after meals even more dangerous for seniors. What might have once been mild discomfort can now become a life-threatening situation. The effects aren't just immediate. Regular exposure to stomach acids flowing back can damage the esophagus over time, leading to chronic inflammation and increasing the risk of more serious conditions. Every time we lie down after eating, we're gambling with our health. Medical experts strongly advise maintaining an upright position for at least 2 hours after eating. This simple change in habit could prevent countless tragedies. Instead of lying down, gentle walking or sitting upright allows gravity to assist proper digestion and keeps vital organs functioning normally. For those who feel tired after meals, it's crucial to resist the urge to recline. Find a comfortable chair that supports good posture. Your body will thank you, and more importantly, you'll avoid putting unnecessary strain on your heart and digestive system. 3. The dangerous timing of fruit consumption. Now, let's address a danger that surprises many people: eating fruit immediately after meals. While fruit is healthy, timing matters critically. Our grandfather's habit of finishing his meals with fruit may have contributed to his tragic outcome. When we eat fruit right after a meal, we create a dangerous situation in our digestive system. The natural sugars in fruit, normally healthy and beneficial, can become problematic when combined with a full stomach. This combination forces our digestive system to work harder than necessary and can create unexpected complications. Think about what happens during digestion. Our stomach produces specific enzymes to break down different types of food. When we add fruit to an already full stomach, these enzymes become confused. The fruit, which normally digests quickly, gets trapped behind slower digesting foods, leading to fermentation. This fermentation process creates gas and bloating, which might seem like mere discomfort. However, for older adults, this extra pressure in the digestive system can create serious problems. The gas buildup pushes against the diaphragm and heart, potentially triggering dangerous cardiac responses. Moreover, the sugar content in fruit can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels when consumed after a meal. Our body is already working hard to process the meal's carbohydrates, and adding fruit sugar creates an additional burden. For seniors managing diabetes or pre-diabetic conditions, this sudden surge can be particularly dangerous. The solution is simple, but requires changing ingrained habits. Wait at least 1 to 2 hours after meals before enjoying fruit. This timing allows your body to properly digest the main meal and then efficiently process the fruit's nutrients. When eaten on an empty stomach, fruit provides maximum benefits without creating dangerous digestive conflicts. 4. The exercise trap. Many people believe exercising immediately after eating helps burn calories and aid digestion. This misconception claimed many victims, including active seniors like our grandfather who thought they were making healthy choices. The truth about post-meal exercise reveals a frightening reality. When we exercise shortly after eating, we force our body to make an impossible choice. Should blood flow go to the digestive system to process food, or to the muscles to support physical activity? This competition for resources creates dangerous conditions, particularly for older adults. The body's natural response to eating is to direct blood flow to the digestive system. When we exercise, we interrupt this process, forcing the heart to work harder to supply blood to both the digestive organs and active muscles. This double demand can overwhelm even a healthy cardiovascular system. For seniors, this strain becomes even more dangerous. Age-related changes in heart function and blood vessels make it harder to adapt to sudden demands. What might have been manageable in younger years can now trigger serious complications. Consider what happens during post-meal exercise. The heart rate increases significantly, blood pressure rises, and the body struggles to maintain balance between competing needs. Add in the physical movement that can push partially digested food and acids in wrong directions, and you have a recipe for disaster. Medical experts consistently advise waiting at least 2 hours after eating before engaging in significant physical activity. This waiting period allows proper digestion and reduces strain on the heart. Light walking may be acceptable, but anything more strenuous risks creating dangerous conditions. 5. The lethal combination of smoking. After meals, for smokers, especially long-term smokers like our grandfather, the after-meal cigarette often feels like the most satisfying one of the day. However, this combination, smoking following a meal, creates what medical professionals call the perfect storm for sudden cardiac events. The dynamics of post-meal smoking make it particularly dangerous. When we eat, blood flow to our digestive system increases naturally. This increased blood flow means toxins from cigarette smoke are absorbed more rapidly and in higher concentrations than at other times. Dr. Sarah Matthews explains, "Smoking after a meal can be like smoking multiple cigarettes at once. The body's enhanced absorption state means every puff delivers a more concentrated dose of toxins directly to your system. The effects compound quickly. Nicotine constricts blood vessels right when they need to be open for proper digestion. Carbon monoxide reduces oxygen levels when the body needs more oxygen to process food. These opposing forces create tremendous strain on the cardiovascular system. For older adults, the risks multiply. Years of smoking may have already compromised their lung and heart function. The added stress of post-meal smoking can become the trigger that pushes their system beyond its limits. The solution requires commitment, but could save your life. If you smoke, never smoke after eating. Better yet, use this information as motivation to quit smoking altogether. Your heart, lungs, and entire body will thank you. Understanding these 5 deadly habits creates a framework for safer, healthier living. Each danger we've discussed, overeating, lying down, poor fruit timing, inappropriate exercise, and post-meal smoking, represents a choice we make multiple times daily. Think about how these choices compound over time. Each meal becomes a potential turning point, an opportunity to either protect or endanger our health. The habits we form around meals literally shape our chances of survival. For families with older members, this knowledge becomes even more crucial. Share these warnings. Create supportive environments that encourage safer post-meal habits. Make these life-saving changes together. Learn from our grandfather's story. His family later recalled several warning signs in the weeks before his passing, signals they wish they had recognized sooner. The first sign was unusual fullness or discomfort after normal-sized meals, indicating his digestive system was struggling to cope. They noticed occasional unusual sweating or shortness of breath during or after meals, which could have signaled serious problems. His persistent heartburn and acid reflux should have required immediate medical attention. Most notably, they observed changes in his normal tolerance for post-meal activities, a clear indication of developing issues. Take action now to protect yourself and your loved ones. Start by sharing this vital information with family members. Post reminders about safe post-meal practices in your dining area. Create new, healthier habits together. Remember, these changes don't require massive lifestyle overhauls. Small adjustments in how we eat and what we do after meals can literally save lives. By staying upright, timing our activities properly, and being mindful of our post-meal choices, we create a shield of protection around our health. Our grandfather's story doesn't have to become your story. His tragedy can serve as a wake-up call, a chance to make changes before it's too late. Every meal provides an opportunity to make better choices, to protect ourselves and our loved ones. As we gather around our tables, let these warnings guide our choices. Let each meal become not just a time of nourishment and fellowship, but a moment to practice life-preserving habits. Share this message with those you care about. Post these warnings where they can be seen. Create awareness that could save lives. The power to prevent tragedy lies in our hands. Through simple changes in our post-meal habits, we can dramatically reduce the risk of sudden health emergencies. The time for action is now, while we still have the chance to make these life-saving changes. Think about the joy of family meals, the laughter shared around the table, the stories told, and memories made. Now imagine ensuring those moments continue for years to come, protected by the wisdom of making safer choices after each meal. Our grandfather's legacy lives on through this vital message. His story, though tragic, has the power to save countless lives if we heed its warning. Don't wait for signs of trouble. Don't delay making these crucial changes. Every meal presents an opportunity to choose life, to choose safety, to choose health. Remember, knowledge saves lives. Action preserves families. Your next meal could be a critical moment. Make it a safe one. Don't let your family's gathering become another tragic story. Take action now. Share this information and help prevent these preventable tragedies. In memory of all those who left too soon, may their stories help others live longer, healthier lives. Together we can make every meal safer, every family gathering happier, and every day a gift of continued health and joy. Thank you for watching the entire video. If you find these insights valued, please comment number 1. If not, comment number 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. See you next time.